Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maou. I wanted to do a video to show off my brand new picture that's just here that I had commissioned with Pal Comics. If you want to see the full version, I will try to leave a link in the description below, but it is on their Facebook page, so you might want to get there quickly. I didn't exactly cut anything off, I just had to cut the bottom bit off to make it fit quite nicely in the screen. But enough of that, and despite the fact that I love staring at it, I've been staring at it all day in fact, and why wouldn't I? I paid for it to be commissioned, and holy crap, it was a lot of money. Now, we need to stay now, we need to stay nice and quiet, because it is the middle of the night, and I wanted to tell you a little story. And this story is going to be called Relationship Advice. Now, when I've finished this story, I want you to leave comments down below to tell me what advice you would give me for this situation. So, with the introduction out of the way, shall we begin? Now, I was driving my car in the middle of the night. It was a foresty glade, and we were going along the road. Well, I say we, me and another person whose name I never did remember. And unfortunately, it was snowing, and the road was slightly icy. And while I was driving along, I accidentally hit someone with my car. Now, there's no need to worry. My car is red, so the blood never did show up, and I was perfectly okay. Unfortunately, the guy who I run over died, horribly, screaming, in fact. But before he died, he said to me, "Tell my family I love them." Such a beautiful, beautiful sentence to say just before you die. That's not quite what I would have said. I would have said far more colourful words if I was about to die. In fact, I have numerous times, but we won't get into that right now. That's a story for another time. So, being the honest, good person that I am, I did the only thing that a sensible person would do in my position, and I think you'll agree with my actions. I pulled out my hunting knife, and I began to skin him. After he had finished screaming, and let me tell you, he had a set of lungs on him. Impressively so, and I'm pretty sure he was a smoker as well, which makes it even more impressive that he managed to scream for so very long. So, once he had finished screaming, I slipped his skin on. Now, for all of you out there who have never worn a human skin before, it's surprisingly easy. There's this sort of yellowy substance between the skin and the insidey parts that I like to call the muscle that make slipping it on quite easy. Unfortunately, it does smell a little bit, but that doesn't matter. This was all for a good deed after all. So, after I had done that, I went to go see his family. I eventually managed to find them by using his wallet, and I was about to tell them that his dying words, which were, "I love you," or something, I can't remember, to be honest with you. And just as I was about to say it, by the way, when I answered the door, he had one wife and a young daughter, teenage in fact. And just as I was about to say, "I love you," I noticed they were having tacos for dinner. Now, I'm quite a big fan of tacos. It's one of my favorite foods, mostly because I get to eat it with my hands, and also I get to eat it with cheese. Anything with cheese is a good thing. Now, herein lies the problem. Unfortunately, I haven't had the heart to tell him. I haven't had the heart to tell them that their father slash husband is dead. And now this is a big problem because it's been about 3 weeks now, give or take, maybe 2, and I'm still living his life and wearing his skin. And this is what I need advice for. I'm starting to think that his wife is having an affair with the next door neighbor. So I need to know what I should do. Also, does anybody know any way to make skin last longer? Because you know what, I've been moisturizing the hell out of it, and it doesn't seem to be working very well. So, this is what I need relationship advice for. If any of you have any ideas what I should do, could you please leave them in the comments down below. If you wish to see the full version of my new picture, that's on the right here, that I'd commissioned. I do love staring at it myself. In fact, I have actually created an arrange of background images in regards to this, but they're not suitable for YouTube, I'm afraid. So, my name is Maou. I look forward to reading your comments and ideas, and I shall see you all in the next video.